Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this platform. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you are joining from. I appreciate you and I welcome you to this amazing program. I'm here to present to you a very important broadcast of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. He has just delivered a profound statement, and I want you to watch from beginning to end. You will see how our Prime Minister broke down all the procedures and steps we are going to follow for us to get into Biafra. In case you have forgotten, he has said it time and time again. I want you to listen to this once again, and you'll be glad you did. Let us watch our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa.
Thank you very much, the Minister of Communication. Thank you very much, the Deputy, who are also co-hosts on this emergency space. I welcome every one of you, ladies and gentlemen of the press, observers, and those friends of Biafrans all over the world. Today, the flag of Biafra is rising from Africa to Asia, from Asia to the Western world, to America, from America to other parts of the world. As the flag of Biafra is rising very speedily, we want to inform those who care to know that the fight, the liberation and the struggle between Biafra and Nigeria is the struggle of the good and the bad. For those who do not understand, our fight for the liberation of Biafra is a fight for survival. Just like in the history of America. For those of you who do not understand that America, after the Declaration of Independence in the 70s, in 1776, after over 100 years, there was civil war called American Civil War. The war was the war between the good and the bad. And always the good would prevail. Just like the good of Biafra would prevail over Nigeria. I would like to share a small history of the American Civil War, which lasted from the 12th of April 1861 to May 26, 1865. It was a brutal civil war between those who wanted to end the slavery and those who wanted to continue the slave trade. It is always good versus bad. At the end, those who wanted to end the slave trade won, and America became what it is today. Many of you don't know this. But you see, today, what we are fighting for is the state of Biafra, which is going to be free of terrorism, against the Nigeria terrorist state, which sponsors terrorism, killing of women and children. That's exactly what we are trying to end by emergence of Biafra. It will end terrorism, end ethnic cleansing, end insecurity, bring stability and peace. So there is no way we are not going to win this war. It does not matter how long it takes. It does not matter how many lives will be lost along the line. At the end, those who survive what is going to happen from 2nd of December will live and their generation will enjoy freedom. Many people do not understand what led to American Civil War, or many don't even remember, don't even know that America actually fought a civil war. And that was the beginning of what they call the Confederate. So many people who do not understand when they hear KKK, Confederate, it was as a result of those who wanted to continue the slave trade. And that actually divided America into North and South. That led to civil war. The disagreement amongst states about the future of slavery were the main cause of the disunion and the war. The slavery had been controversial during the framing of the Constitution of America in 1787. That war shaped America to become what it is today. If you want peace, prepare for war, because the evil ones can never allow you to have peace without fight. They could not resolve the issue of slavery when very sane mind understand that slavery needs to end. Those who believe that their minds are corrupt and they are evil said no, slavery must continue. And that led to the American Civil War. The same thing we are fighting today. Biafra are saying we are not going to be part of a country that support terrorism, support the killing of women and children, support the attack against Israel. We can never be part of a country that support attack against Israel. Biafra will continue to support Israel irrespective of what Israel have done to defend itself. At the end, the good will prevail. I want everybody to understand today that the coming sit at home will be a litmus test. Do not allow yourself to die as a result of your negligence and stupidity. In order for Nigeria to use you, Nigeria, the bad egg and the evil ones, to use you as a propaganda against Ekpa and Biafra Republic government in the exile and Biafra de facto government in the homeland. For those who do not understand what we are doing, they say they have not seen a roadmap. I think that roadmap issue has been resolved many months ago. Our roadmap is this. Our roadmap is that the Biafra flag have risen in over 60 countries of the world, where Biafra has opened the Biafra liaison offices that will later become a Biafra mission. After the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra, Biafra delegate in Finland will vote to adopt a new name for the liaison offices. Presumably, the name will become Biafra Mission. The Biafra Mission, upon recognition of the Biafra government and the United States of Biafra, will become Biafra Embassy. It is stage by stage. So I want those asking questions who do not understand how freedom is being fought to listen very attentively. We are going to be moving like a rocket going to the moon. The rocket will move and it will continue to dispatch particles by particles until it gets to the moon. We have started with the Biafra liaison office. This Biafra liaison office, after December 2nd, will become Biafra Mission. We don't know how many years or how many months it will take for the recognition of Biafra. And thereafter, it will become the Biafra Embassy. That is the 3 stage of the liaison office, the mission, and the Embassy of Biafra. The stage of the government. 1 is the Biafra Republic government in exile, which has demonstrated its capacity to be controlling the Biafra territory from exile. From there, the Biafra Republic government in exile have constituted the Biafra de facto government. The Biafra de facto government has 40 United States of Biafra. In each state, there are 15 counties. In each counties, there is 5 districts, meaning in each state, there are 75 districts. Every district have a head, every county have the chairman, deputy, secretary, and so on and so forth. The same thing is applicable to the district head, deputy district head, secretary, and so on and so forth. It is a foundation. The process, the roadmap, for those asking the roadmap. We have been able to define the map of Biafra, and irrespective of the divide and rule tactics of the Nigerian state for many years, we have been able to lay this foundation. Very strong foundation that Nigeria will never ever break. In addition to this, immediately after the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra, we will start laying the foundation which already have been laid, which is a process for a transitional government. As soon as the recognition of Biafra government start happening, up to the level of the United Nations or its allies, we will then begin the process of the transitional government of Biafra. We'll begin the process of forming political parties, making sure that we restore true democracy in Biafra land. My fellow Biafrans, today we have been able to stand against terrorism in our land, against onslaught of the Nigerian state, against barbarism of the Nigerian state, by forming our own Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Defense Forces, Navy, Air Force. Even though we do not have ship, even though we do not have the aircraft, fighter jet, the foundation has been laid. The police, state police of the Biafra de facto government is on the way. Our aim and objective is to make sure that the entire Biafra land is sealed and secured. That is the reason you are not hearing terrorist attack like they attack other parts of Nigeria. We have succeeded in safeguarding our land. But wait a minute. Who are those going around burning our homes, our villages, and communities? They are the Nigeria Army, terrorist army, and other security terrorist agents within the Nigeria territory. Today, nobody is talking about it. Some people will tell you Simon Ekpa is the one that is drawing the Nigeria terrorist army to Biafra land. And many of you believe it. Many of you believe it was Simon Ekpa that is bringing insecurity. Ask them, what gave birth to Simon Ekpa actions and activities in Biafra struggle? Was it not the insecurity that the Nigeria government has brought to Biafra people? They tell you Simon Ekpa was the one who unveiled Biafra Liberation Army and are drawing the Nigeria army to Biafra land. Ask them, was Simon Ekpa part of the struggle when the Python 1, Python 2, Python 3, and then Weke was dancing and killing our young men and young women? Simon Ekpa was not part of the Biafra then. Then why are they now calling Simon Ekpa as the person bringing the security in the southeast? I want you to understand that there is no name they call Simon Ekpa today, or you who believe in your liberation and freedom, that should make you move an inch. The more they call your name and Simon Ekpa, the more reason you must rise up to support Simon Ekpa and the Biafra government in exile, because it means that there is something we are doing that others have not done in the past. While others were fighting for Biafra freedom since 1999, many reside abroad, including our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who was residing in the United Kingdom. There has never been any time in the history of the struggle that the Nigeria state summoned the ambassador of the United Kingdom in Nigeria. There has never been any time they publicly published that they have summoned the ambassador, written petition to the United Kingdom, calling the United Kingdom to come and arrest him, calling for the repatriation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There has never been since the start of the IPOB. But now, you see every media in Nigeria, every illegitimate governor, every criminals, whenever opportunity is given to them to talk, they will call for the repatriation of Simon Ekpa. But since 1999 to 2012-13, when IPOB was formed, till the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2015, till the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2021, there has never been anywhere, any day, Biafra was discussed on the floor of the National Assembly. Our resolve, our resoluteness has made the issue of Biafra to become a topic at the National Assembly of Nigeria. It has never happened since after the war. The roadmap today, the activities of the Biafra Republic government in exile has pushed the illegitimate representative of Nigeria all over Nigeria state to be calling for restructuring. That has never happened in the past until now that the Biafra government in exile has come to take full responsibility and full charge for the liberation of Biafra. Today, they are discussing this constitution that according to them, according to some people, was a military decree. The same restructuring that led to Biafra war, to the death of over 5 million Biafrans. Today they are discussing it. And we have made it very clear. The time for discussion over anything restructuring is over. I had a meeting with one of the most renounced policymaker from the United States. He was offering the possibility of restructuring. I rejected it. I said, the time for possible restructuring is over. What we are looking for now is a complete freedom where our people can exercise their right. We have to bring a true democracy in one country in Africa. Today, there is no African country that is practicing a true democracy. Biafra will be the first country in Africa, and other people will emulate Biafra at the end of the day. So we are not going to overlook the problem and the threat to our life when we talk about restructuring. Now, what Biafra and myself stand for today is a complete freedom. Of course, after giving my reasons, which is very grounded in our predicament today, he agreed. The road is going to be tough, he said. I said, we are not saying that the road is not going to be tough, but our stand must be made very clear to anybody who cares to listen. Those who want to use Takia that the Fulani have used to kill and invade land and grab and conquer, we can never succumb and fall for it. We are not going to be in any table with anybody discussing restructuring of Nigeria. Nigeria can never restructure. You cannot restructure a faulty foundation. You can't build in a foundation that is broken. You can't build in a foundation where there is no concrete foundation to it. Nigeria remained a country that was built on lies, propaganda, and can never stand the test of time. And here is the test of time. Biafra government in exile and the de facto government in the homeland has given Nigeria a test, and they are not standing it. Those of you in Biafra land that are making videos, when the Nigeria military, terrorist military comes to kill our people, make sure you make video and explain the content of the video in English, the understanding of the world. Not when you make video, you start speaking Igbo. Nobody understands you. Make video and explain even in broken English so that people can understand what you are talking about. We need those videos, if you can. But if you cannot, make sure you stay safe. Our fight is a fight to finish. I want to make it very clear that the fight we are fighting now is a fight to finish. And as time goes on, it will become very dangerous. Please stand very strong. We have defeated them. We have defeated them. Are you not seeing it? Those of you in the affected area and communities, are you not seeing it? Do not be scared. Stay very strong. And I thank you, Biafrans, because the more they attack me, blackmail me, the more you understand that Simon Ekpa remains the good guy. Why they have not protected other people in other Nigeria, they are more concerned about Biafra that have not witnessed any Fulani onslaught. Are you not surprised? Why others are being slaughtered in Jos, Zamfara, Niger Republic, Niger State, Adamawa, and so on and so forth? The armored tanks are in Biafra land, looking for where nobody has actually witnessed Fulani onslaught since 2022. That the Biafra government and autopilot took over the affair of the Biafra struggle. I have read why some people are shouting, when ESN was there, they were only protecting the villages, the bushes, and all that. They did not attack Nigeria army. And now, Biafra Liberation Army is attacking Nigeria army, and for that reason, they are invading our land. Look at those idiots. Ask them, when the ESN was there, were there not armored tanks running our villages, burning our villages, where Abba Kaere was leading them to kill the commanders of the ESN? You know, these idiots, they have no brain. Was Simon Ekpa part of what was happening then? The answer is no. How many commanders of the Eastern Security Network was killed before I took over the Biafra struggle? Many of them were killed. Their body displayed on social media, a mockery of the highest order, and we have come to restore the dignity of Biafra people. Since you took over the government and this administration, have you seen where they are displaying the body of any commander? The answer is no. Even when they go and capture innocent people and show them, it doesn't move anybody. It doesn't sell. But before, every blessed day, we saw Abba Kaere and his group running over our villages. These idiots and criminals has forgotten that just a few years ago, they go invade our villages, burn it down, kill commanders of the ESN. They drag their body on the street, they brag about it, they show it on social media, but today it is not happening. We are not saying that we're not going to lose people. We're going to lose soldiers. But the fact is that if we lose one, Nigeria is losing 100. If we lose 2, Nigeria is losing 150. If we lose 3, Nigeria is losing 300. That is what is going on. And it will continue to be like that. You don't fight in a war like this and expect not to lose soldiers. You're going to lose soldiers. Like Mazen Namdekano, who understood the fight very well, he said, they will kill us, we will kill them, but at the end, Biafra will come. That's exactly what is going on. But our job as a government is to provide equipment, material, weapons that our army are going to use so they will not die like chicken. But look at, our land is with us. Why they come, they die. I want everybody to understand that the coming sit at home will be like never before. If you think you are going to be used by the Nigeria state to blackmail Biafra, you are joking. They will kill you. We will still move on. Stay in your homes so you will not fall a victim of the Nigeria terrorist state. Stay in your homes so that you will not be used as a tool for propaganda. Stay in your homes so you will live to see Biafra. Stay in your homes so that your children, your siblings, and your families will be happy that you are still alive. Do not go if you are serving Nigeria within Biafra territory, do not go to Secretariat, because they are going to station their killer squad there to kill you, to blame it on Simon Ekpa. No amount of propaganda and threat will make us back down on this sit at home. This sit at home will be very, very effective in Biafra land, and we will show the world and the illegitimate representative of Nigeria within Biafra land that we have delegitimized them. Legitimization is what we are going to prove in the coming sit at home. Do not say we didn't warn you. Do not say we did not inform you. This is not the first time it is happening. It has happened in the past. They will only use you and use your body to do propaganda, and at the end of the day, nothing will happen. Sit at home, especially on the Friday, which is the 2nd of August. Our place is only Christians, traditional, and Jewish. That Friday, the last day, will mark the beginning of the cleansing of our land. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. I will allow Hosani to take over from here. I will be here to answer questions anyway. At least I will take as many questions as possible. Thank you. The Minister of Communication, are you there? And the Deputy Minister, Van, go ahead, please.
Thank you, DM sir. Thank you for all you have done for us. Thank you for this opportunity to for Biafrans to listen to you bless us this very crucial moment. Please, every one of you that are in the space, we are going to be inviting you in. Please quickly raise your hands as we will give you the microphone. One after the other, please ask your very relevant questions so that the PM will be ready to answer your question. Thank you very much for your opinion. Just please raise up your hands and speak. Just 60 seconds, please, so that we'll be able to use the time available to meet so many of us. Thank you very much. That's the success. We're already in the room, and please, I would like you to speak up if you are available.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans. Our Prime Minister, the Dragon, good afternoon from here. I want to thank you very much for you standing for us at these very difficult times. And your policies, your engagement has really shown the world how naked and stupid Nigeria is. I'm telling you, it has never been this way, that Nigeria is just an enclave of cockroaches. There is nothing, nobody is reasonable in that country, not even to their political elites. And they have been covering up with lobbyists from UK, from different places, telling them how giant Nigeria is to Africa. Nigeria is lesser than a dwarf in terms of country achievements. And nobody in the world could explain this to anybody, that Nigeria is just a nonsense. But your actions and your activities, just a little actions and activities, see Dangote crying here and there from media to media. Have you seen Dangote in media since he started his business, monopolistic business in Nigeria? He killed other people's business just for him to rise. And they look at people killing his own business, and he's jumping from media to media, explaining to people what is going on in Nigeria. What goes around comes around. This is just the law of equilibrium. It has come to the point of balancing, and he is complaining, courtesy of our Prime Minister. The legitimization of Nigeria continue until Nigeria is finally disappeared, and from the ashes, Biafra will rise. And I want to thank all our Briggs ministers and de facto government admins And all officers of the Biafran, your guys are so much. And the Biafran Liberation Army, our defense forces from the army to the navy to our UFO department, you guys are doing us proud. And the war continued as it is being fought today in Owerri State. Our 3rd battalions of the Biafran Defense Forces, Owerri, is dealing with the animals there, and they continue to fall. For one day, they will just disappear. That's how they used to do. They don't come to fight. They will come to harass innocent people, bomb innocent people's home, but Prime Minister is checkmating them. The story has changed. It's not as it was before. And I want to also remind Prime Minister that it's good you come to space like this or any media space to enumerate how this struggle started. You did not draw the army to Biafra land, but since IPOB started, they first killed us at Onitsha on August 30th, 2015. That was the day the first blood of IPOB was shed in the land of Biafra. 30th of August in 2015. Onyendu was on his way to the United States, and the news came. So they were shot mercilessly, and from that 30th of August, the killing has not ceased. I have not come to the one they killed myself. This is IPOB killing started from 30th of August 2015, and it continued unabated until you came. And your coming has stopped a lot of things. Your coming has exposed a lot of things, and you will remain here because you are the dragon. Your fire, no man can extinguish. You are the dragon. You will continue to give them the flame, consume them until they finally disappear. Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you. I'm proud of you, our dragon. God bless you.
Thank you very much for giving that particular exact date when the killing of IPOB members started. You know, a lot of people have fallen, of course, very few, not even a lot, because Biafrans, if we have over 45 million votes, I don't know who else is against us except those cockroaches in the media. So, many of them have forgotten that the killings of IPOB started in 2015, and nobody was held responsible for the first killing, second killing, up to the killing in 2021, before and after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya. Ikonso, who was the commander of ESN, was killed like a chicken in his house because of the sabotage of the people who are today calling Simon Ekpa names in IPOB, a defunct IPOB. And who killed Ikonso? Was it not the same Nigeria terrorist army? Was it Simon Ekpa, the commander of ESN then? The answer is no. Today, the Biafra Liberation Army under my watch is dealing with them. If you want to know how the Biafra Liberation Army is neutralizing these terrorists, go to some of the states in Biafra land and witness and see things for yourself. Musa and his accomplices are crying all over social media. You think it is just a mere shouting? No. Only them know what is going on. And we are not backing down. They will all be neutralized in our land. And like I said, the Biafra Republic government in exile and the Biafra de facto government in homeland will continue to support Israel. We'll continue to be on the side of Israel as Israel continues to defend itself. That is a lifetime alliance, and nobody will take that away from us. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Thank you, sir. Mazi Sonny, I don't know if your mic is active. Are you active, Mazi Sonny? Minister for Information, are you active? Please, PM, if Sonny is not active, maybe we'll consider bringing up. My sources have disappeared anyway. Okay, let me give you the microphone very quickly. Chukwumeze, grab the microphone. Just 60 seconds, please.
Yeah, thank you, my Deputy Communication Minister. Greetings, my Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you for all you do for us. Greetings to Biafrans, greetings to the friends and haters of Biafra. Well, before I go to my submission, I just want to say, I just want to give a big regards and thanks to our PM, because I don't understand how you do this, but I know it's not easy. Most especially how you continue to stand as that shield between us and the enemy to prevent them from attacking the people of Biafra, and also how you continue to organize. You understand? Organization as a leader is not an easy task. Even in one of our leader broadcasts, he says he don't even understand how the president of different nations are able to go to bed at night and sleep without having to worry about their people. And I know that's the shoe you're wearing right now, and I know it's not easy. So I want you to know that we Biafrans, from the depth of our hearts, we really appreciate and thank you for what you're doing for us. So my question goes like this. I want to know, why is it that, just as you said earlier, you said you had a meeting with one of a high ranking official who's part of the decision making, yes, I think in the United States. I want to ask, why is such a person like that with such caliber of position, who knows what freedom really is all about, and they have the power, yes, to make what is going on in Nigeria stop if they really want to? Why would that same person be stressing on the fact that it's not going to be an easy journey? Is it that they know what is right and they don't want to do it? I would just like you, if you can stress on that, so that we Biafrans can understand what we are facing and the need for us to be more resilient and never to give up until we get to Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that question. I think it is all about the political correctness, in politics. They know what is right, they don't want to do it. First, we've made them understand that what we are fighting today is not just about Biafra alone. It's about the future of Europe, the future of America. The terrorists are looking at making Nigeria and Sahel a safe haven. Once that safe haven is gotten, they are going to start launching attack against Europe and against America. Biafra is going to be a stumbling block to make sure that the upsurge of terrorists in the future will be checkmated and possibly quenched. So anybody who is thinking that what we are fighting for today as a Biafra, or to get independence of Biafra, is just for us alone, the person is making a big mistake. So what we do now is to educate the people in the United States Congress, to let them understand the danger that is ahead, or to let them understand the reason they must support Biafra. It is not for our own good alone. And this issue of they are looking for safe haven is not coming from us. It's coming from the American Intelligence Agency and those who have served in the Sahel region, the American soldiers and all that. One of the generals has said that they have seen that only in this region that the terrorists were able to work together. And what they are looking for is to get a safe haven, tap on the natural resources, begin to launch attack against America. It is this particular video are there in the public. So we are fighting to make sure that America understand that it is going to have only good alliance in Africa. The only alliance that America is going to have that is not infiltrated by terrorists or Islamic fundamentalism, that country is only Biafra and Amazonia. That is the education, the awareness we are creating at the Congress at this moment. We want to let them understand that every alliance of America in Africa has been infiltrated by terrorists and those who are pro-Islamic fundamentalism. And they should understand it is time for America to make a different decision like they have done like they never done in the past. We've seen the interference and support of America in Libya. It failed because the rebel that was supported in Libya to kill Gaddafi, they are all Islamic fundamentalism. They are terrorists. We have seen American interference in Syria. What happened? They created the ISIS that is today has become a menace in the world. We have seen American interference in Iraq. We have seen American interference in Afghanistan that gave birth to Taliban. So America has never supported any country that has 90% Christians and have the same ideology, the same mentality, the same civilization, and embrace the Western lifestyle. Only Biafra. And we are saying to them, it is time you do a different thing. And that different thing is support Biafra to have a true allies in Africa. That can make it possible to make sure you start against the upsurge of terrorists from Sahel. And the only possibility for America to make this impact is through this neutral state, imaginary state in Africa, Ambazonia and Biafra. And because we have alliance with Ambazonia, so whenever we are creating this awareness, I have to let them understand the importance of our alliance and why we are in alliance with Ambazonia. So even when Ambazonia is not there, we speak for them. That is the essence of alliance. So my brother, it is all about political correctness, but now we are taking the crusade to the decision makers, and that's exactly what we are doing by having meeting with them to lecture them and make them understand what is going on and think differently to make a different decision. And everything I've said here about supporting those in Libya, those in Syria, those in Iraq, Afghanistan, they are all fact. It is not, I'm not making it up. So we have not seen America supporting any Christian rebel anywhere in the world. If they call us.
I thank you for listening. Please share this program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Reach out to anybody you can reach out to so that we can be able to fight this battle to a winning. I appreciate you. Thank you for being part of the program and stay blessed. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity and equity. We move. Airborne.